Today marks the 1-year anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death. And I'm going to take things in a little bit of a different direction, but I quickly wanted to share some other accounts that are going to be doing incredible videos on Queen Elizabeth. But I actually want to look back on a day that no one could have anticipated when Queen Elizabeth was born would ever happen. And that is her coronation day. Her father, Bertie, was not first in line for the throne. That would be her uncle, King Edward. Only British royal to have willingly given up the crown. He spent less than 1 year as king. He abdicated so that he could marry his love, American divorcee and socialite Wallis Simpson. I don't think he actually had to abdicate. I don't think he played his hand well, but that is a video for another time. In a different world, though, Edward had children. His children inherited the crown, and Queen Elizabeth was a minor royal. A Beatrice or Eugenie, if you will. Not that there's anything wrong with being a minor royal and just painting a picture. But that is not how things played out. And with her father dying at the young age of 56, Elizabeth became a queen at the age of 25 years old. Here are some papers from Coronation Day. It's Coronation Day, June 2nd, 1953. Long live our gracious Queen Elizabeth. Spirits soared despite unkind weather. People showed up. Also, she's a mother by then. Charles and Anne are in attendance. And people are ecstatic for many reasons. First of all, the world was recovering from 2 world wars. The country needed something to celebrate. There was also a ton of trepidation. Monarchy was on shaky footing between King Edward abdicating and her father dying so young into his reign. And that is one of the reasons that Queen Elizabeth pledged her life to the crown. So when people have talked really for decades about her abdicating, that was never going to happen because she promised it. And before you think there was no drama, this is where Princess Margaret makes one little mistake. She is seen by a reporter as flicking lint off of Peter Townshend's jacket. And that was too familiar, darling. That is when the rumor of an affair between the young princess and the older Peter Townsend started. Here's what's interesting, though, is the attempt to protect the princess. This is from The People, June 14th, 1953. They must deny it now. Quote, "It is high time for the British public to be made aware of the fact that scandalous rumors about Princess Margaret are racing around the world." It then goes on to say that they are asserting that the princess is in love with a divorced man and that she wishes to marry him. The story is, of course, utterly untrue. It's quite unthinkable. But isn't it interesting in this case that the reaction is to protect the crown, to come out vehemently against this being true? Or are they sending a sign to the monarchy like, this better be untrue because this is not going to be good? Anyway, the press relationship seems really different. Whatever one feels about the monarchy, Queen Elizabeth reigned an impressive amount of time. She kept true to her word. And I really look forward to the day, at some point in the future, not now, where we can really look at her reign and do a deep dive. And also look at the way in which they successfully created a press narrative around who Queen Elizabeth is and what makes her Queen Elizabeth, because they do that with all the royals. Thanks for watching.